Hello and welcome back guys to the second part of the Facebook UI tutorial. If you didn't watch the first part of the video, skip this part and watch the first part of it. In this part we will be designing the stories layout, so let's get started. First of all, we will copy and paste the same container we already have because we want the same container in its box shadow. In the container we have child, column, children. In the children we have row. In the row we will have two text, one is stories and the second is archive. We will wrap out the second text archive with the row because we want to add icon here, icons.archive. Here we will have to give styling to our stories text. The styling we already have from the Facebook text, so let's copy and paste it. And add const to get rid of the blue underlines. Let's change the color to a dark and also change the font size to 16. And give alignment to our row, main axis alignment, dot space between. And let's add some padding to our row and add a size box here and height 20 to have spacing in between our section. Let's add const here. Add a row here, children. In the children we will have stack. In the children we will have stack. Guys, basically we use stack for a positional purpose, like on web we use relative and absolute. Same in Flutter we use stack and position widgets to put one component on the top of another. For example, we have table, and let's consider the table as our stack widget, and we put laptop on the table. Here the laptop is position widget. Now let's give it a stories layout look. For this we have profile component we already have from the top. Copy and paste into our stack children. Let's increase the width and height of our container to 60 and save it. Now let's add position widget here, and we'll have child, and the child will have container, color, colors.gray with opacity because we want this container with opacity. And let's add width and height so you can see the opacity on the top of our profile photo. Let's save so you can see we have added the opacity container to our profile photo. Now let's copy the container decoration we already have and paste it to our position container. It's giving an error because when we add decoration to our container we have to declare the color property inside decoration. Let's copy and paste into decoration. As you can see we have opacity now on the top of our profile photo. Now let's adjust its color to a little dark. Yeah, it's perfect. Here we have to add icon to our container as a child icon icons.add and save it. You can see, let's add colors.white and size 30. Let's add a const here. Perfect. Now let's copy and paste our stack widget with the same row. Here we want the column as a child to our position container and add const here. Let's copy and paste our profile from the top area. And paste into created column. Now let's remove the icon and add a text after the profile photo. The text we have a username, for example John Doe, and for the text styling we have copy and paste the styling we already have. And change its color to white and decrease its font size to 11. And we don't need the second name of the user. Let's just remove it. Add a size box here and height 2. And let's add alignment, main axis alignment to our column dot center. Let's add sized box here and width between our stack widget and let's save it. Let's copy and paste the second stack. As you can see guys, we are near to our stories layout. Now scroll all the way down to create a stateless widget with the class name stories for our first stack widget. Now copy and paste the first stack to our created stateless widget with the class name stories add and paste into. Now let's copy the stories add class and paste it from where we copied. This was because we want to add a horizontal list view, so for the shorthand we separated the first stack widget. Now let's do the same process for the second user stack widget as well. Let's remove the third stack because we don't want it anymore and paste the stories friend class as much as you want. Now let's remove the const from all and add to the row children and save it. As you can see, we have the both stacks here now with the shorthand process. Now copy and paste as much as you want. It's overflowed now. Let's wrap out our first stack widget with the list view. And convert child to children and remove the const. Now let's copy and paste all the remaining stacks into our list view, children, and save it. Let's add a const here, save it. As you can see, our stakes widgets are now disappeared. For this we have to wrap out our list view with a container and give it height of 200 and remove the row and add horizontal scrolling. Scroll direction axis dot horizontal. Now let's add a sized box here and hit save. As you can see guys, now we got our list view here with the scroll direction horizontal. Now let's add bouncing scroll physics to our list view. The iOS have this effect by default, but in Android you have to add by custom. Now let's decrease the height of our container to 80. Yeah, it's perfect. You can see guys, we have a nice and smooth storage layout. Our tutorial for today ends up here. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, leave a like and comment, and turn on the notification button to never miss an update.